Hey everyone, it's Rich from Rich TCG Bets. Hopefully y'all are having a great day. I apologize for my first upload being so late in the week. Just wasn't feeling great and had some other just priorities, and so I will be getting a few videos to you in the next few days. But today I wanted to talk about, obviously I am newer to Lorcana. I've been around it for about a couple years, but I was kind of very in and out and very much in now. But there's a certain like card rarity that no one seems to really be talking about, that maybe I'm just like one of one with how much I love these cards, but I wanted to bring them to it, like all your attention, in case you guys hadn't really noticed them either, and kind of discuss how they're doing. And these are the Glimmer Foils. I think they look amazing. They're exactly what I want in the way a card looks, and I would love to see these actually be in the packs, just because I think they would just drastically increase the opening experience. And seeing one of these cards, like as you go and are looking at cards and you see like the coloring on the side and you know you have one and you're excited to see which one you have, they kind of remind me of like the rainbow borders in Pokemon. But yeah, there's these Glimmer Foils, and so we'll go through each of them. There are currently only 9 available, which kind of adds to like a, this is so cool. There's only 9 of them right now, and there's only like certain ways to get them. So let's go ahead and talk about how to get each of them and see how they are performing. So the first one is going to be Lilo Escape Artist. I don't think this was the first one, but it was one of the earlier ones. And with this one and the next two, the ways that you get this are through the gift box package that Lorcana has put out. So the gift box is essentially like 5 mystery packs and a promo card in like a little box. And so the Lilo Escape Artist was the first one right here. And you can see it has that yellow gold background for like the amber ink color. And I think it looks really cool, especially like in person. It has a lot of shine to it. You can see right now the market price is about $5.40. To get these gift boxes, it's $30. And so when you think about it, Lorcana MSRP pack is $6. And so you're basically getting the promo for free, if you think about it that way. Or if you think about, hey, $5 for the box, 25 for the packs, then you actually get the packs cheaper. And so it's a good way to open packs for cheap if that's what you're interested in, at not a huge expensive quantity. But the lowest listed is for $5 right now. It's up almost 100% in the last 3 months. So you could get these for $2.50 for the longest time, and now it's almost, or it's more than, it's basically doubled that, you know. $5.33 is the current market price. And I can see these going up more because there was only one way to get these. Yeah, they were readily available, but not a lot of people were opening them and they didn't print a ton. The next one was the Elsa gift box. And so this came out, I want to say like 6 months ago. You can see this is up about 20% as well too. You could get it at the lowest for $2.50. The high for $5. It's dipped quite a bit, but lowest listed is going to be $2.75 plus $1.31 shipping. Market is $3.36. And again, it's an amazing card. And one call I want to make to these cards is, minus the Scrooge is going to be the next card, spoiler, they're all incredibly popular IPs. And so you have Stitch, which is very popular. You have Frozen. Here is Scrooge McDuck. This one just came out, and so you're going to see it's down, but that's because it came out at the beginning of March. And so obviously it was at its high and it's dipping and dipping and dipping. So it's down 39%. Market price is $2.57 for that. And you can buy one for $2 with shipping. But it looks really cool. So like the Elsa one had the amethyst purple color. Scrooge McDuck has the emerald green color. Like, I think they pop and look absolutely amazing. And again, maybe I'm just alone in that, but these cards look so much better in person. I have a few. Maybe I'll grab them, but I don't think the camera will do justice either. So those 3 you can get from the gift box. The next way to get a couple of these Glimmer Foils, is what they're called, is through, they have like binder collection boxes. And so you can get like a little mini binder portfolio and it'll come with one. This one I think is the biggest sleeper. You can see it's up 58%. It's Tinkerbell, super popular character. It's a playable card as well too, and so I'm surprised it's not higher than it is. But this came in like the Fabled binder collection, which was like not printed a ton, and it's Fabled. Really, anything tied to Fabled, I think in the future is going to do really well. So this Tinkerbell giant promo, I actually have bought 10 that are on the way to me this week or next week, just because I'm like, hey, these are going to be really cool cards to have. Obviously, I think the steel Glimmer Foil looks the best, in my personal opinion. And with it being a popular card from a popular set and a popular product, to me, it makes sense on the investing side to get your hands on a lot of these. The next gift box, again, we have Stitch, and we have Stitch in the amber yellow again. Stitch Carefree Snowboarder. This was a really cool card. It just came out again, just like the Scrooge. And so around the same time as the gift box came out, the binder collection came off, and it comes with a Stitch. I want to say Rockstar binder, which is really cool. But you can see that this is down 57%. But again, it just came out. I'll give it its credit. But market price is $4.10, and the lowest you can get is $5.35. And so 25% higher than market price is what we're seeing the lowest listed at. And so that's, to me, signs of like, hey, the market price is there, but demand is higher. If we take a look at orders, like people are buying this like crazy. And so this is today alone. People are buying a lot of these. Or no, that's yesterday. I apologize. And then like all these sales are just from like 2 days. So like it's a popular card. People are wanting this. I will be getting my hands on some of these after this video. But again, if you want to buy the binder collection, that is the easiest way to get it. And you get some packs of Winter Spell with it too. So the next two cards are going to be from packages from Costco. So Costco had some bundles out, and they included a Glimmer Foil promo card here. And so this is a Sapphire card, my favorite color. The Queen. It's a first chapter reprint, I believe, but this set came from the first chapter bundle that Costco put out. So it came out with that huge binder, and then 6 first chapter packs. I believe MSRP was $45 on them. They're going for, I think, like $80 now. And so if you bought any, you've basically doubled your money. I've got 4 in my basement in my tote, but keeping those for a while, maybe for a rainy day rip, or we'll see for investment, because it's the first chapter. I just wanted to get my hands on it because it's the first chapter. And similarly to the Tinkerbell one, this promo is tied to first chapter. And so you've got Fabled up here, and then you got first chapter like maybe slightly below as far as things taking off and where I see investability in like the next year or 2 or 3 for Lorcana. And so if this card is only tied to a first chapter product and people aren't wanting to open first chapter products, they're going to be pretty scarce. So you can see the market for this is close to $5, and it's up almost 100% in the last 3 months as well. So another Glimmer Foil that's doing well. So not only are they doing pretty well, aside from the ones that just came out, I think they're great investments for the long run. Here is the other one. This came out with an Into the Inkland set. An Into the Inkland set that no one wanted, that sat at Costco's. I remember seeing them at my Costco's and being like, well, I don't want to pay $20 for like 4 packs or whatever it was. Like, to me, I was like, that's a scam. Like, why would they do that? Like, this is before I was into Lorcana. But this is, I'm curious what the year chart is. Has it always been? It's always been a pricier promo, just because look who it is. It's Mickey Mouse. But market price is for $8.55, and lowest listing is for $9.24. And so almost like a 10% increase just on lowest listing alone for this card. It's the only one that's going to be like ruby, like the red background. I think it looks really cool. Pirate Mickey is a pretty awesome card. And the last one is one that came out of I want to say a puzzle. Ravensburger does a lot of puzzles. That's what they were like known for before Lorcana. And so they had a puzzle that came with this card, and you can see $15 basically is what the market price for this promo is. I'm curious on like how much the actual puzzle costs. I feel like I saw this at Barnes & Noble. I went with my kids like a month and a half ago, and I remember seeing that card and being like, oh yeah, that card exists, and didn't think anything of it. But Yeah, if you can find that puzzle, I'm pretty sure you're not paying like more than like $20, $25 for the puzzle. And so you can basically get a $10 puzzle and a $15 promo. But this one, again, all these are just in one product, nothing else. You only have one way to get these. And they're all readily available for people if you do want them. And so, like, that's why I think they're forgotten. Like, they're not like the cruise promos or D23 or Disney 100 promos or anything. They're available. You can go to LGS, you can go to a Barnes and Noble, you can go to Target and find them and get them. And I just think they're being overlooked, and I think they will have their time because the foiling is amazing, the borders are amazing. It's the only time you see like colored borders in all of Lorcana, and I just think that people are going to regret not getting these early on while they are cheaper. And this is the last one. I totally forgot about this one. Putting it all together, this was the Zootopia promo. So when you went to the Zootopia movie, I believe it was Cinemark, maybe it wasn't. You got a free promo with your ticket. I didn't have a Cinemark super close to me, and the one like 25 minutes for me doesn't have reclining chairs, so like we never go there. We love the reclining chairs. But I did make a big purchase to get a lot of these promos recently, and so I think these promos are amazing. This is the number one grossing animated movie that Disney has created so far, was Zootopia 2. So like people love Zootopia. Whether you love it or not, people love it and people enjoyed it. I just recently watched the first and second one again with my kids a couple weekends ago, and they're great movies. I really like them. You can see market price is $6, but lowest listed is 33% above that at $8. People are gonna want these cards. They're gonna be great. And if we take a look at like the grading side of it, here is like the Elsa. You can see ungraded is like $4. PSA 10 is $125, which is a huge blow up. And the reason because of that is if we look at Fifth Spirit, 21 10s out of 173 graded. It's got like a 10, 11, 12% PSA gem rate. So naturally it's going to be expensive, but I think like if you're buying them at $4 or $5, if you get 25 of them and you pick out the best three to grade, you can make quite a bit of money or hold on to a lot of that money if you think the PSA grade will go up. And then similarly, if we look at, let's see, putting it all together, not as high as the glow up. $5 we saw like the market was $6, but you can't get them for $8. PSA 10 is $80. If we take a look at the pop report for this, I already know it, but I'll show it to you. It's closer to 63, I think, percent. 170 out of 267 are PSA 10s. So it does grade a lot more easily, but if you could buy them in quantity, again, pick out the top 5, 10, grade them all, and grade like 8 out of 10 of them as PSA 10s, like that's pretty easy money. I don't grade myself personally a ton, but I want to just keep these just for my collection and then just to hold on to them, because we've seen promos in the past for other games just have random pop-offs, and I think that these are such amazing IPs and looking cards that they will have their time in the sun and pop up one day. And so let me know, am I in a camp of my own thinking that these cards are amazing purchases and amazing looking cards, or will you be purchasing some of these for yourself, whether for selling, reselling, or collections? And if so, which ones are you gonna buy? Either way, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video.